I was told years ago, and actually it's something I really need to check out, maybe Scott knows, that we could not have one name. We had to give out several names for anything that we refer. And evidently there were some cases where realtors were sued. Somebody needs a plumber. You give the name of a plumber, one name. They call the plumber does the work wrong. Not only does the plumber get sued, but you, the realtor, gets sued because you should have given more than one name. Now, I don't know if that's not still the case.
Well, it's always been sort of what I call, there's no law that says you have to, and you're not violating any law by giving one name, two names, or five names. It just sort of has gone down in history in most realtors' minds that
Right.
they have to do that. Now, in Maryland, what's interesting, you might want to comment on
Right.
that it's a little bit different. Maryland tends to be a little bit more regulatory than Virginia, more than a little bit sometimes. But now the referrals of certain class of contractors
Right.
have to be licensed, and you, the realtor, need to check that out. That's when you could open yourself up. So you might want to explain.
Okay,
that.
so when this law came about, which was, when did it come about? November, December? Yeah.
It was August.
It was August, okay. So immediately our assistant started making calls for licenses. In the very first page here talks about the regulations for recommended service providers and what the law is on licensing. Then you see our philosophy, and then for each heading, for example, the first heading is accountants, and afterwards it says licenses not checked or verified, because an accountant does not do work on a house, so we don't have to. And then there are names. Airport transportation, believe it or not, she checked the licenses. Licenses checked 9/1/14, and that's how we have to do it.
The law in Maryland
That
is
is-
for contractors that I think are working
On the house.
So Minka's book includes all kinds of referrals. It could be an orthopedic surgeon, it could be a dentist. Anyway, those people are not working on houses, so you don't have to verify the licenses.
Now, the interesting thing is appliances, licenses not checked or verified. The state of Maryland hasn't even told us what to do about repair people for appliances, because none of them have licenses evidently. So it's a mess.
They're still
It's really a
working it out.
mess. They're still working on it. And you'll see on this it says version 10. So, we keep having new versions. So when they come to our ice cream party, they get a new copy, or when they request a new copy, but otherwise we don't. When we give them out, by the way, we always give out one for work, one for home. If it's a couple and both work, we'll give them 3 copies, 2 for each workplace and 1 for home. The back page, though, is key, because when it comes time to switch the utilities, here are all the phone numbers right on the back, okay? Montgomery County phone numbers, cable, phone and internet, transportation, utilities, and miscellaneous.